Good morning, pupils. My name is Miss Alia, and today I will be teaching you Unit 6 Getting Around School Trip. Do you know what is school trip? Well, if you want to know what is school trip, stay tuned. Now, let's look at our learning objectives. By the end of this lesson, pupils should be able to 1. Read and fill in at least 4 correct answers in Greg's notes based on the conversation about the school trip between Greg and Mrs. Rama. 2. Talk about a trip using the sentence pattern related to planning trips introduced by the teacher. We have 2 learning objectives for today, and I hope that both learning objectives will be achieved by you at the end of this lesson. Now, let's do some recap. So we have learned about song and video about street safety, right? So let's do some recap. Do you still remember this song? Do you still remember the rules? Let's find out. Okay, first, we have the street safety rules, okay? We have the street safety rules. Let's read the rules. Okay, look at that. What can you see? That is a traffic light. Okay. The traffic light has 3 colors. Red, yellow, and green. Okay. Red means to stop. All the vehicles have to stop. Okay. Yellow means to slow down. Vehicles prepare to stop. Okay. So, you were like, ready to stop. When the light on the traffic light change into yellow. Okay, now we have green means go. Vehicles move ahead. So imagine yourself between the traffic light. Okay, you are on the road, and then you are ready. You are ready to move. Okay, so if you are ready to go, means that the light is about to turn green. Okay, good. Next, we have the zebra crossing. Okay, crossing the road. So before you cross the road, look to your right and left and back to the right to see if there are any approaching vehicles. When you are about to cross the road, you are on your school. Okay, you are at your school, and then you are about to cross the road. So you have to tengok kiri kanan ataupun kanan kiri kanan. Okay, be careful. Okay, when you want to cross the road. Okay, next we have the car safety rules. When you're in a car, okay, you are in your car. So remember, you have to wear a seat belt. Always wear a seat belt. Awak masuk je kereta, awak kena pakai tali pinggang. Seat belt. Okay, this one, okay, we have learned about this item. It is called seat belt, okay? And remember, never stick any body part outside the car window. Saya tak nak awak buka tingkap, lepas tu keluarkan kepala awak. Tidak boleh. Membahayakan keselamatan awak. Okay, number 4. We have the bicycle safety rules. Remember, when you are using your bicycle or your motorcycle, always wear a helmet. Okay? Remember to wear your helmet because if you don't wear your helmet, you might get an injury. Now that you have learned about the rules, the street safety rules, I want to ask you something. A little riddle. What has hands but no arms and a face but no eyes? This is not a ghost. This is not something weird. This is not a monster. It is something that you can see every day. Can you guess what it is? Okay, I will show you the answer in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! This is the answer for the riddle. The answer is clock. Okay, do you know what is clock? Well, clock is an item or is a thing that shows you time. Okay, clock has a face. It has 2 hands. This small hand is the hour hand. 2.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. How about the long hand? The long hand is the minute hand. Okay, peoples. Each number 1, 2, 3 represents 5 minutes. So, if this clock shows at 6, then it is 30 minutes. Okay, so for number 2, if the minute hand shows 2, it is 10 minutes. Okay, that is how it works. Okay, if you want further explanation, I will give you a YouTube link to support your understanding. Okay, so I want to ask you, what time is it? This is the topic that we're going to learn today. I will show you pictures of our time for today, or like our time. And then you have to tell me. You have to tell me what time is that. Okay, so let's... Okay, look at that. Look at the picture and I want to ask you. Okay, our hand is pointing at 7. The long hand, the minute hand, is pointing at 12. So, the answer is, it is what? Okay, it is 7 p.m. Good. Next, this is the hour hand and this is the minute hand. The hour hand is pointing at 2. The minute hand is pointing at 8. So, the answer is, it is 2:40 a.m. Okay, next. The hour hand is pointing between 9 and 10. Okay, then the long hand is pointing at 2. So it means that it is 9:10 a.m. Okay, now we have the hour hand and the minute hand together, combined together. This is a bit weird. So how do we say it? Well, you can say it like this. It is 1:05 p.m. Okay, now I want you to guess. Okay, we have the hour hand between 11 and then we have the long hand on 6. So the answer is 11:30 a.m. Good job. Okay, then we have the hour hand is pointing at 6. The long hand is pointing at 5. So, you know the drill. The answer is 6:25 p.m. Okay. So, I want to ask you. So, how to tell time? Do you know how to tell time? This is how you tell time. First, you have the quarter past, half past, and quarter to. Okay, so let's go. Let's look on how to tell time. Or are you confused with these terms? Let's clear the air. Okay, so when it is 15 minutes entering the time, it is called quarter past 1. So, if it is 30 minutes entering the time, let's say it is 2, so it is called half past 2. If it is almost 2. It is almost 2. Around 15 minutes to 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. We call it 1:45 a.m. or p.m. Okay, now look at that. It is 15 minutes entering 3. So we call it 3:15. Now it is 9. It is almost 11. So we call it 11:15. So as you can see, the green highlighted half is already past the 11. Okay, it is 11. So we call it 11:30. Okay, so these are the sentence pattern for today. How are you or we going to get there? By bus, car, bike, train or plane or on foot? Teacher, what is on foot? On foot means jalan kaki. Okay, you can say by walking or on foot. So how long does it take? You have to say toot minutes or toot hours. Depends on how long it takes. What time does the toot leave? It leaves at what time? Let's say it's 12. Okay, so what time it leaves at? 12 p.m. So what time does the car arrive? So it arrives at 3 p.m. Let's say it is just an example. So what time are you going to leave or arrive? I leave at 12 and I arrive at 3. Why did I say 3? It's because that it will take around like 1, 2, 3 hours to arrive to my destination that I want. So you're a bit confused? No worries. So we're going to read a story about these amazing sentimentals that we have learned, and also about our friend named Greg. So I want you to open your textbook, Get Smart Plus 4. Quickly, I want you to open your textbook and read the reading text, page 60. Okay, are you opening your textbook? Okay, you are opening your textbook, right? So let's watch this video about Greg and Mrs. Rama.
1. Where are the children going to go tomorrow? Listen and read. Good morning, class. Tomorrow we're going to go on a school trip.
Where, Mrs. Rama?
We're going to visit the zoo.
Wow! How are we going to get there?
By bus.
How long does it take by bus?
It takes about 40 minutes, Greg.
Yeah.
What time does the bus leave?
The bus leaves at 10:10 in the morning.
So we're going to arrive at the zoo at 10:50, right, Mrs. Rama?
Yes, Greg. Is that all?
Yes. Thank you, Mrs. Rama.
Okay, now that you have learned about Greg and Mrs. Rama, I want you to complete the notes below. Okay, are you ready? Let's look at this activity called Greg's Notes. So, as you can see, this is the Greg Notes. I will send you the worksheet to you. Saya akan hantar kertas kerja tu kepada awak. And then, this is how you answer it. So, look at the page 60 and then identify the date, the trip to the what? Going by we leave at what time they say they want to leave, and they arrive at okay, everything is stated from the text and I want you to refer to it. Next, now that you have done the first activity, let's move on to the second activity, okay? We have my trip. Select one place that you want to go. Write your own notes for your trip. Okay. So, look at that, okay? Look at the template. We have the day. Write your day. What time you want to go? The date, okay? And then we have the trip. For this section, you have to write the place that you want to go. For me, I want to go to the zoo. Okay. And then you have the transportation. You are going by. Okay, what type of vehicle are you going there by? So are you riding a bus? Are you going to ride a car? Or are you walking there? So I leave at the time you leave your house. So let's say you leave your house at 10 a.m. So you have to write that 10 a.m. And then I arrive at K. So you have to write your time that you reach your destination. So let's say you arrive there at 1 p.m. So you write there 1 p.m. Okay. Are you clear? If you are not clear, this is an example of the work. Okay. So I wrote there. Date 29th September 2021. Trip to Zoo Malacca. I'm going by the car. I leave at 10 in the morning and I arrive there at 1 p.m. So, after you have finished filling up this form, I want you to do this. Hello. Okay, I want you to tell me the trip that you want to go. Hello, my name is Miss Alia. Today, I will tell you about my trip. On 29th September 2021, I will go on a trip to Zoo Malacca. I'm going there by car. I leave at 10 in the morning. I arrive at 1 p.m. That is how you do it. If you are not clear, please replay this section. Thank you. Okay, that's all for today and see you next time. Bye. Let's continue our lesson on the Telegram group.